Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife video for you. Today, we have my top 5-ish carried knives of the last month. You guys seem to like these little updates. This is from mid-April to mid-May. I had a bit of a unique situation. I was out of the country for a couple weeks, so two of these are because I was over there, because they're legal over there. I was in Germany and Portugal. They have some odd knife laws there, and the rest is stuff that I carried mostly before I left or when I got back. So let's get right into it. We'll move all these out of the way. We'll do them individually. First up, this is one of the knives I got, not just for going to Germany, but that was part of the reason why I love it. I do carry it outside of Germany also. I love this thing. It's very nice. It's a Three Rivers Viator. It is currently in its the configuration I like to carry it the most. Cool thing about the Viator is they're super easily customizable. They come with a bunch of different scales. I got carbon ones, and I got some green G10 ones, or jade G10. This has the titanium back strap on it. That's an option. They start at like $139 for the G10 with the G10 back strap. This one in this configuration is like $170 something. I think with the carbon it's a few bucks more. But wonderful knife. CPM 154 steel. So sharp. So sharp. Carried this a lot while I was overseas. It split time equally exactly tied. It was one day I'd carry this, and one day I would carry this, the next one. The Kaiser Zip Slip. This is the titanium version. They do have a Vanguard version with G10 and a little, I can't remember what the steel on that one is, honestly. VG10, I do believe. This is S35VN. Another great little knife. This is really cool because it's a one-hand open slip joint. European knife laws, most European countries, is that, especially I know Germany for sure, you can either have one hand open or a locking blade, but not both. So this opts for the one-hand open slip joint, and this is a really nice knife. I really do like it. It's so pretty. I'm getting used to this bead blasty finish. Some places call it stonewash. Some places call it bead blast. I don't know, but I don't like it very much anyway. I wish it was just satin. But other than that, I really do like this knife. The blade's really good. It's not as sharp as and as good a slicer as the Viator is, but it's still just very classy looking. I love the deep carry pocket clip. I love the one-hand open, is really nice. And this is one that, too, I will carry when I'm not over there. I like slip joints. I don't mind them at all, so I'm sure I'll still carry it a lot over here, too. Carried a lot over here before I left. I actually got this before the Viator. When I got back, first knife I reached for, grabbed out of the... And this was in my pocket the few days before I left, too, and as soon as I got back, it's the first one I reached for out of the old Spidey pack. This is the Wee Rectifier. Such a slicey, awesome little knife. Looking about, I think about 145 bucks, S35 VN. Super thin blade stock, super thin behind the edge, nice hollow grind. Great little slicer, very comfortable in the hand. 3-inch, so it's legal most places. Really, 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 really like this knife. Probably my favorite Wii. I like my Minotaur a lot also, but just for daily carry stuff, this is great. It's gotten rave reviews for good reasons. I really do like it. Silly name, but it was explained to me, and I kind of get why they named it that. But still, that's a beefy name for a fairly small knife. But yeah, the blue hardware, I still wish that was black or gray. But other than that, you know, man, that's a nitpick. This thing is just so comfortable, so good. You can see I did it in a comparison with a Para 3. I would I'll link to that down below. I would never choose a Para 3 over a rectifier. Was the basic summary of that. Spoiler alert, but love this thing. Another knife that I got shortly before I left that I've been carrying a whole lot, and I was kind of surprised that I am, because I'm not usually into budget Kershaws, but I'm into this one. This is the Atmos, like 32 bucks. Nice G10, these carbon fiber, a little stuck on over top of it. It's just a well done knife. Runs on ball bearings, flips excellently, weighs next to nothing, which during the summertime is really nice, and we did actually finally get some summer weather here. When it's hot out, I'm usually wearing fairly lightweight clothing, which means fairly lightweight shorts, and it's great for that. Fits a nice deep carry pocket clip, comes as standard, and I said again, it weighs absolutely nothing. I don't have my scales here in front of me, and I don't remember, but you can check the review. Oh, there they are. Let's do it. Because I have forgotten, but I know it's super light. Come on now. Yeah, 1.9 ounces. really, really lightweight knife. I really like it. And that's another reason I've been carrying the other knife I've been carrying a lot this month. One of these last two were a tie. That's why I usually try to keep it to 5, but it's 6 because these two were a tie. Another lightweight knife. A little heavier than that though, 2.4 ounces, but we have your Spyderco Native 5 lightweight. I just did a long-term review on this. This is the S35VN version. They are, for better or for worse, switching over to S30V for this, but I've always loved this knife. And when summertime comes around, that's definitely one that I like to have around. Again, lightweight shorts and stuff. So, yeah, these two have been very popular when I have to, go to the tennis court or whatever. I want something that's light in the pocket. It's lately been one of these two, and they are both really good knives. This one I've been carrying a bit more just because this I kind of use almost like an around-the-house sort of beater too, because it's 32 bucks, and if I mess it up, I really don't care. But it's held up extremely well. Lastly, tied with the Native 5 lightweight was, I've only had this for like a week and a half, but the Mass Drop Ferrum Forged Gent. As the name would imply, this is the knife. This has been my go-to knife when I want something either very discreet or am a bit dressed up. It's great. It's such a good knife. Again, S35VN. Man, I got a whole lot of S35VN knives in this, I'm realizing. Just a wonderful, wonderful design. I love that tiny little pocket clip. I know some people say there's not enough pocket clip. It's enough for the knife, and it's so discreet. It does not look at all like you have a knife in your pocket. It looks like it's a pen or something. It's just fantastic. Love the blade shape. Love that you can choke up on it. Great, 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 great knife. Now, I will put in one honorable mention since this video is pretty short. Because I've only had this now for 3 days, but this is one I know is going to be in the next one. I'm just pulling it out of my pocket right now. I actually was carrying it today. This is a Case Trapper Lock. This is in the smooth chestnut bone. I am shockingly in love with this thing. I was not expecting to like it as much as I do. I had kind of had an aversion to cases because I bought one of the cheapo case sodbusters, and it was and is, I still have it, it's a piece of junk. I mean, honestly, I don't know how else to describe it. It's a piece of junk. And I know it's one of their lower end ones, but still made me leery of spending a lot of money on one. I looked around. People kept bugging me to do it, though. I looked around, and instead of getting one of their traditionals, I got this. This came out in 2008, so it's not really a traditional, but traditional construction methods, but it's got modern features. Like it's a locking blade and one hand open, which is really, really cool. So I'm sure this is going to be in the top 5 for next month. And the review of this will be coming pretty shortly because I carry it so much that it's probably only going to take me like a week to rack up enough miles in this thing to do the review. I did have one little issue with it. It was super toothy edge out of the box. It cut fine, but man, it was really toothy. So I stropped it a bit and now it's fine. But other than that, love it, love it, love it. So pretty, pretty, pretty. So, all right, you'll be seeing this again, I'm sure. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. You guys like these little updates. I'm going to do another further sort of one. I guess more of a review. I don't usually review a whole lot of EDC stuff. I need to start doing that. You guys have been saying that. I'm going to review my backpack that I bought specifically for the trip and have been using since. I'm not usually a backpack guy, but I love this one so much that I've been carrying it a whole lot. I think I mentioned it in a previous review. I got an Osprey, and it's really nice. Really, really do like it. That'll be coming up shortly. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Just a quick little video, my little EDC updates. You guys seem to enjoy these. So there you go. Until next month, when I'll have another one. Talk to you later, guys.